Hello, everyone. Everyone can hear me? Just thumbs up. Sorry for, yes, good. Perfect. I want you all kindly turn on your cameras and we're gonna start the session right now. Sorry for a little delay for some technical issues. Yeah, I'm waiting for everybody to turn on the cameras. This is kind of like a webinar. So yes, good. Okay, again, hello, I'm Amir. I'm hosting today event, everything about PLA. Happy Saturday. It's a sunny day out and it's an amazing day to start new communication and conversations about the dental journey that you all have. And today we're going to talk about PLA and the opportunities is out there for everyone. And also I'm asking you all to make sure that you are mute for now. I'm hearing some bounce back voices. Please make sure you're mute. Okay. Okay, we're gonna have an amazing session today. We're gonna talk about PLA, the opportunities, and everything that you need to know about it. Just briefly, I'm gonna give you some information and agenda. What we're gonna have today. We're gonna have Dr. Sina, our PLA instructor, and we got incredible result last year, 100% pass rate. So if you're thinking about PLA, if you're thinking about like having a different pathway other than NDB and just wanted to try other opportunities, today you're gonna get all information and confidently you can think about the PLA pathway and anything related to that. So I'm not gonna get much time. I just wanted to invite Dr. Sina to the session. And before that, I just kindly asking you all, stay in touch with Confidentist through the WhatsApp group, Confi Updates. We're gonna send a link to the chat box and also follow our social media. We're gonna update the newest courses and everything that we're gonna do in coming weeks through our social media. Stay in touch with us. And for those who are residing Ontario, especially Toronto, you're more than welcome to come to our office for any concerns, and we are going to be happy to see you all there. And yeah, so we're going to start the session with inviting Dr. Sina to the call. And yes, hello, Dr. Sina. I'm just going to leave the session and pass it to you. I wish you all have a great session together and wish you all the best. Have a good day.
Thank you so much, Amir. And good morning, everybody. It's a pleasure to be with you guys here today. The point that you guys joined this webinar almost 3-4 months before the course is actually less than that, 2 to 3 months before the course is gonna get started and before your actual PLA course at university in Schulich Dentistry getting started. It shows your dedication, and this is all we need here to just make sure that we can get the same result that we got last year. In order to give you the informations and after that go to your questions, if you have any question, I created a presentation, and in that presentation I tried to almost cover everything. So I'm gonna open the presentation and share it with you guys, and then at the end, if you have any question still, I would be more than happy to answer. So let's get it started. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna talk about the Schulich Dentistry and about the PLA exam. This course first was directed in Confidentist by me. And the reason that I tried to make this course was that to help internationally trained dentists to go through this university, because I myself experienced this. And it's a great university. You cannot believe that how is the opportunity in this university to learn more, to boost your knowledge, to boost your skills, and eventually you're gonna make an amazing Canadian graduate dentist, okay, which gives you lots of opportunities, okay? And as you can see this picture, there are my fellows in 2021, ITD 2021 at Western University, and I was among them. It was a pleasure. Although I had to leave them and go to University of Toronto after few months, but even in those few months, I had amazing time with them. So let's talk about the last year, okay? Last year, we had around 12 students in our PLA course. Okay, and last year we can call it our first serious year in PLA course. So in this picture that you can see, there are a few of them. There are 4 more people who didn't want to be in the picture, and we always respect everybody's decision. So we just put the 4 beside the photo in order to just let them know that we are remembering them. And yes, all of these people who you see in this photo, they are now in Canadian Dental School, okay? All of them got accepted in Western University. 2 of them eventually rejected the Western and went to Saskatchewan, okay? But the point is that all of them now is in the school, okay? But how we did that? How we did that in this course, what we are doing in this course to make it this successful. The very first thing is about the clear understanding of this exam, okay? If you ask any of your friends who already joined the course or had work check with me or had any communication with me, they will tell you that as you can see, only one of them in this picture, the demonstrations that you're gonna have in this course are gonna be exactly what Western University wants you to have in your exam, okay? And if you compare the pictures of the demonstrations to the textbook, you can see we will give you a textbook demonstrations, okay? And you cannot believe that if you practice and follow what we are telling you in this course, you're gonna reach to the same level of the quality of work as the previous batch. All of them almost reached to that quality of works, okay? It needs hard work, but it's possible, okay? So this is the very first thing that we are doing in this course. The second one is that other than the clear step-by-step demonstrations, okay, I will have individual work checks with you guys, okay? Each of you come to me every week and show your works to me, and I'll give you the feedbacks. And these feedbacks are not only the verbal feedbacks, I actually show you how to fix your problems, okay? And I think this is very helpful for all the candidates to make sure how they can improve themselves, okay? So feedback is something, but showing someone how to improve is another thing, okay? And this is what I really do in my work checks. And finally, after all of those demonstrations, work checks, and practices, we're gonna give you 2 mock exams, which are exactly same as what you have in your real exam, okay? I know this exam very well, and the reason is that I passed this exam, then I joined the university. When I joined the school, I was part of the restorative department. I was working with them a lot. So I really know that what they want. And this is one of the big reasons that we get these achievements, okay? So it's not that, you know, that I'm doing miracle. I'm just knowing what they want, okay? And then hopefully after that, we're gonna go to the interview prep. Interview prep is not in the scope of practice of this webinar. I think it's too soon to talk about the interview prep, but you can go on the website. We have some information in that as well. Okay. And then after that, congratulations. Hopefully you will have such this photo with a white coat of the Western University. Okay. And you will be a Canadian graduate dentist from Schulich Dentistry. Okay. So this is all about the what we did last year. Okay, so if I want to talk about briefly about me, as you may know, my name is Sina Jafari. I got my DDS from Iran, Isfahan in 2013. My second DDS is gonna be hopefully next March from University of Toronto Faculty of Dentistry. I am the member of Academy of General Dentistry in Ontario, also the member of American Academy of Implant Dentistry. I was one of the former members of the Iranian Dental Association, the head department. And it's been a while, it's been almost 2 years, I think, that I'm instructor at Confidentist in AFK, ACJ, situational judgment, PLA, and interview courses. I took my AFK in February 2020. I got 91, and I immediately applied to 3 or 4 Canadian schools. Then, because of the COVID, I had more time, so I decided to also take the ACJ, and I passed my ACJ with 81 in November 2020. I barely studied for the ACJ because I was working on the interview for the University of Toronto, but I think it was a good opportunity and good experience. And I also passed the Part 1 and Part 2 American Dental Examination in 2019 and 2020 because I wanted to have my plan B to apply for American dental schools. And finally, after applying to, I think, 5 schools I applied, I got 4 admission offer and 1 waiting list, which I got the admission of the offer from that school as well a month later, but it was too late. So anyways, I was admitted to University of Toronto IDA program, Schulich Dentistry IDD, Washington Faculty of Dentistry in Seattle, and the Boston Dental School in Boston. And eventually I decided to pursue my degree in University of Toronto Faculty of Dentistry, but I would say all of these schools are among the good schools, okay? So you need to also, you can also consider them. But let's be a little bit focused on the Schulich Dentistry. When you go to your PLA course and PLA exam, this is the dental circle. And this is the entrance of the building that you're gonna go in to the school to take your course and for the practical sessions and also take your exam, okay? It's gonna be a very fun time. It's gonna be amazing. The London city is beautiful. It's so fun. It's so energetic, and you will feel that energy the moment that you step in the city and school, okay? So this is what you will see in the beginning. How about the facilities? The facilities that the Schulich Dentistry has is the state of the art, okay? You will go and see it, that the semi-clinic that you're gonna have your course and then your exam, and hopefully next year is gonna be your second home for your practices. It's a state of the art. It's beautiful. You have everything you need to have, okay, to learn about new techniques of the dentistry. About the community, this school, I think everybody knows it, that this school is one of the most famous schools in having a balanced life, okay? Not only you're gonna have amazing dental education, you're gonna have amazing personal events as well, okay? So you will be in touch with everybody in the community during your educational period of time, which I think it's very important for a dental school, because dental school in Canada is already a heavy program. And if you don't have such a things, then you're gonna be in a bad mood, okay? And mental health is very important. So I think this school is taking care of this very well. About the education in both parts, didactics and practical in Schulich dentistry is one of the best in the world, okay? Especially about the practical part. I myself don't know really any Western University Schulich dentistry a graduate dentist who is not doing well in Ontario, okay? All the people who I know who are graduates of this school, they are amazing dentists. They are doing very well. And one of them is my best friend, Dr. Kat Bob in Thornhill, okay? So I would say that you're gonna have a good opportunity to make a better dentist every day. Fees and instruments. So the fees for the 3 years program of the ITD used to be something around $200,000. And now I think every year we have a little bit of increase in the fees, and they will give you your own kits. It's not only about the tuition. Actually, every year they give you some kits, okay? So by end of your program, you're gonna have a full dental office with you that is yours. You need to take it out from the school, which is good. If for people who are planning to open their own practice from scratch, it's not a bad idea to have this. And all of them are the high quality instruments, okay? And what about the exam? PLA exam is not about, guys, is not about having hard projects. No, the projects are actually very easy, okay? But these easy projects make the passing of the exam hard, because when the projects are easy, everybody will do great. And there is no room to fail, okay? So you don't have to have even one single mistake in your exam, because if you have and other people don't have it, then you're gonna be out of the competition, okay? So the projects are class 1, class 3, class 5, rubber dam placement, and some other small things that I'm gonna share it with you, a small but important in their decision, that I'm gonna share with you guys during the course, step by step. But again, your time management is important, and doing these projects without any mistake is more important, okay? So this is about a little bit briefly about the PLA exam. But what we have this year, so actually this year, with the experience that I had from the 2 previous years that I was preparing students for or the candidates for this exam, I tried to make up different options for this year in order to make it convenient for the candidates to fulfill their needs based on different options, okay? So if you go to our website and go to the courses, you will find the university preparation section. When you go to university preparation section, you will see PLA and interview preparation, okay? Interview preparation, we're not gonna talk about it now. I will talk and discuss about it closer to the starting date of the course, okay? Because it's a separate option. It's not part of the PLA packages, okay? So we need to talk about it more, but you have to choose the PLA and go inside the PLA part. And you will see that in PLA part, there are 5 options for you, which I think, based on my experience, will cover everybody's interest, everybody's preferences, okay? So we have 2 full courses and 1 crash courses. 2 full course. The first course is gonna be started in October 2023, okay? And the reason that I have decided to start 1 course in October is that I had some candidates who wanted to actually finish everything and be on top of everything before going to practical sessions of the PLA practices in the school, okay, which are gonna happen in December, if I'm not mistaken, okay? The second option is the November course, okay, which is a regular option for the PLA exam preparatory courses, okay? Which one I personally recommend the November course, because then you're gonna have proper concentration until almost your exam, okay? And the third option for people who are taking this exam for the second time, or who are in financial restrictions, or who are not available in Toronto to come and join the course, is about the crash course, which is going to be started in January, and everybody will be compacted together and teach them. The quality of care in the crash course would be as high as the full course, but the timing, of course, is going to be short, okay? And the fourth option is mock exams for those who had the demonstrations before, or they just want to assess themselves in the mock exam. So they can join us in mock exams as well. And the last option is work check only, okay? So there are some candidates, I always have them, that they had their demonstration, or they were taking the course for the ACS, for the skills exam, and they took some demonstrations from other people, and they wanted me to work check them and give them the feedback. So this is also another option for those people, okay? So I think pretty much I covered everything that a PLA candidate, a Western University candidate, needs to know to apply and go for it. It needs a hard work, doctors, but believe me, it's worth it. And the moment that you take that email with your admission offer letter, your whole life is changed forever, okay? And because I have experienced it, I am here to help you to experience it yourself as well, to give you that feeling. And this is what we really care about here, okay? So thank you very much for your attention. If you have any question, please feel free to unmute yourself and ask your questions. If not, I have 1 or 2 questions already I got, and I will answer them, and then I will say goodbye. So please go ahead if you have any question. Sure, Dr. Aki, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Yes, no, that's okay. Hello, good morning. Nice to meet you.
Doctor. Nice to meet you too.
So I am still in the my pathway towards it is that I want to go to the university. However, my questions would be, now that some universities are accepting ADAT, so what should be my course of action? I'm preparing to give my AFK in February. So should I also be like, I am now confused, like first, it's only school like dentistry that is taking AFK now, isn't it? Or
for the Western?
Yes, only the Western University is taking AFK.
Yeah, but eventually, doctor, all of them will go to the ADAT, okay?
Okay.
And the reason is that, I know the reason behind it. The reason is that NDP is not doing very well now with the Canadian schools. And it's so weird, although the NDP is UFD. So, you know, everything in Ontario and in Canada about dentistry is UFD. Okay, Canadian Dental Association is UFD, is regulated by UFD. NDB is regulated by UFD. ODA, UFD. RCDSO, UFD. Everything UFD. But these guys, when they go to different departments, different organizations, they start to act and confront each other, okay? So
Understood.
I think that now they still didn't solve the problem that they have with each other. That's why schools decided to, that's one of the reasons actually, that the schools decided to go to the ADAT exam. And I think it's better for candidates, honestly, because ADAT exam is much more a standard exam than the AFK.
So doctor, my next question was, so
Mhm.
even if we do, like I have to prepare for ADAT exam, the PLA exam would still remain for Western University, right?
Yeah, the PLA exam, as there are some requirements, okay?
Mm-hmm.
For the Western, the requirement to apply is AFK, okay?
Okay.
So if you take the AFK, you are eligible to apply. And of course, the English exam, okay? Proficiency exam. When you apply, they need you to take the PLA course and PLA exam, okay? The PLA exam, and then they will assess you. They will finalize the people. So actually, let me put it in this way. So each year, almost around 80 to 100 people take the PLA exam.
Okay.
Out of that 80 to 100 people, actually now I'm answering one of the questions, okay? 80 to 100 people, the school will invite only 40 people out of them only based on the PLA exam score for the interview.
Understood.
Okay. And out of those 40 people who took the interview, 20 people will be accepted. Okay. And will be admitted. And those final decisions are made based on AFK score, PLA score. AFK score is there, but it's one of the last things that they look into it, okay? What is very important, your PLA score and your interview score.
Okay.
And if there are people who are equal in the PLA score and the interview score, then your English score is gonna be the next criteria. This is for Western, okay? Not for other schools. Each school has different process, okay? So this is why still you need to take the PLA course and PLA exam at Schulich. But guys, I got one of the questions, and so sorry, doctor, let me put this question
yes.
as well. I got a question that when Schulich Dentistry has PLA course and it's mandatory to take, why we need to take course outside the school, okay? And it's a very legit question. And the answer is that, doctors, unfortunately, that PLA course is not giving you anything. It's just about the process, and a school is using this course, okay, to actually make the process a little bit more complicated, okay, because they don't want to have something, something very, very simple, okay, to assess. That's why they have this, and it wasn't mandatory. It's been, I think, 3 or 4 years that the PLA course at the school is mandatory. It used to be optional, but now it's mandatory, but unfortunately, it doesn't give you anything. It doesn't give you anything at all, okay? And also, I'm telling you something, when you register for the PLA course, they're gonna be at a school, not our PLA course, okay? At a school, there are gonna be some modules which are only online modules. They will send you some videos in restorative dentistry, basic science, and those things, and they want you to answer the quizzes. Please don't be stressed out. those things are not going to be part of your exam, and those quizzes are not going to get evaluated. Okay, so you don't need to be even consider those modules. Okay, they are just there to complete the curriculum. Okay, so all you need to have is what we are teaching you in the in our PLA course. Any other question, Doctor?
So in the PLA exam, so that is most likely the bench test. So they would be checking our operative skills. And so is there any, I'm sorry, I've not researched very well regarding PLA.
Yeah.
I just, so apart from the bench test, like, is there any chair side questions do they ask as well?
No.
Okay.
It's just practical.
Just practical. Okay.
It's just practical. Yeah. Any other question?
No, no, not
Okay.
now.
Okay, that's fine. So you can always reach out to us and we will answer your questions. So you don't need to be worried about that. I got another question that, hello, Dr. Sina, I have a doubt. For now, AFK is not required for many universities. Does it mean that if I didn't register for AFK, I will be eligible to apply for schools? You will be eligible to apply for schools if you take ADAT, doctor. Okay, yes. If you don't want to, so let me put it in this way, that if you are not planning to go to direct licensing approach, you don't even need to bother yourself with AFK. Unless if you want to apply for the Western University. Okay, so for those who really doesn't want to apply for Western and doesn't want to go through the direct licensing approach, they don't even need to bother with AFK.
So, doctor, if, however, would you like, as you said, that we don't know till when the skill like dentistry would also change into ADAT. So in this situation, should we even register for, because I do not want to do licensing process. I want to go to the university. So however, I started with Confidentist with the AFK course. So my confusion would be to, if I'm not planning to do AFK, then what should I do next?
Doctor, actually, it's, if you know, AFK exam is a very comprehensive exam. Okay, so if you are good with the AFK subjects, okay, then it's so easy for you to get good, not only pass, get good marks in ADAT, IMDb, or any of those standard exams. Okay, and this is exactly what I have done. I studied something around 9 to 10 months, 24/7 for AFK. Okay, I was on top of everything, and that's why I could easily, without any study, I could easily pass ACJ exam with 81. And then November 2020, I don't know if you know that or not, but November 2020, the highest score in ACJ was 83. And without even studying, I passed it with 81. Why? Am I so smart? No, because I was so good with AFK, which helped me a lot. Okay. Immediately after that, I passed my part 1 and part 2 without even study a single word. Just I practiced, I think 7 to 10 days on the questions. That's it. So if you're good with the AFK, it will really help you to get a good result in other exams as well. Okay, so don't regret it.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're very welcome. Okay, I still need to get profile approved at NDEB. No, doctor, when you don't want to take NDB exams, you don't need to even apply for the profile. If you want to apply to, for example, if you want to apply to University of Toronto, you just need to apply to ADA, make an account there, take ADAT, and apply to UFD. You don't need to even give a $1 to go, give $1 to NDB. Okay, you don't need to. Any other questions? And you are so welcome, doctor. I do have a few questions. One, what would be the usual duration of the course, like weekdays, weekends, and hours of the support? Doctor, course is gonna be, so I will be there. You're gonna be in the lab, okay? I think every day or Sundays are off. This is what you need to double check with the office. I'm not sure about that. I think sometimes Sundays are allowed as well. Sometimes it's closed, but I'm pretty sure they are flexible. So they will help you. Our purpose here is, doctor, make you successful, okay? Make you achieve your results. So don't worry about the support. You will get as much as you need, okay? And for the support, that's enough. That I'm gonna be there 1 day a week, okay? From morning to afternoon for demonstrations, work checks, and if there is any problem or not. But you have always access to me through the WhatsApp course group. We will make a WhatsApp group, same as the previous year, and you have always access to me. You can send your works, pictures to me. I will give you the feedback as much as I can see in the photos, okay? You can ask the questions, I will answer. Of course, you need to consider that I have patients from morning to the evening, and after that, I will be doing that. But you're gonna get a good support. Don't worry about that. And two is that how many work checks per week are included in the course? I think I already answered that. And my experience, not only when I was practicing for the exam, but also after I started to teach, was that you really don't have anything to show if you have 2 work checks in a week, okay? And you are making the same mistake. So believe me, what we are offering to you is all you need, okay? And our result shows that we know what we are doing, okay? So don't worry, really, just trust the process, just trust me, and you will see the results very soon. Are the demos are recorded, and can you please repeat about the type of the demos? Doctor, no, the demos are not recorded, okay? And the reason is that, unfortunately, not last year, 2 years ago, some of the students, they start to record the sessions, and I figured out that they are sending them to other institutions. And I really don't care, because it's not about having the recording, okay? No one can give the demonstration like that. I'm 100% confident about that. So, but again, it's not very pleasant for us when we see that, okay? That's why it's not recorded, but I'm there. You have access to me whenever you need them, okay? And about the type of the demos, demonstrations are textbook demonstrations exactly based on what Schulich Dentistry wants, okay? This is just a simple class 1, not with extension, and the oblique ridge is preserved. And if you look at this preparation, you will see that this is a textbook preparation, and this is one of my demonstrations, okay? And you will see that all the demonstrations are gonna be like this. So I'm there to step by step tell you what to do to achieve these outline forms and every criteria that they are looking for, okay? You don't need to be worried about that at all. You're so welcome. Can you please let us know about the instruments? We need to buy them or we will be provided at the course? No, doctor, all the courses, not even courses. When you go to dental schools, no one give you the instruments. You have to buy them, but buy them from themselves, okay? So in the courses also is the same. So you need to buy the kits yourself, but not everything. So I made a document which has just a few things that you really need for your practice, okay? In order to just try to make your spending as minimal as possible, okay? And more efficient. I made a document and office has it. So they immediately send it to the candidates who register for the course. And so when you register, you will take that document and it will tell you exactly what you need. And other than that, you don't need anything else. Okay, and it's not a lot. You are so welcome, Doctor. Doctor, do you suggest anything about the loops, whether to buy before the course start? Of course, Doctor, please. Okay, please, if one wants to start in September, Doctor, if you want to come to us for the PLA, first of all, we don't have September option. The earliest is the October. But, Doctor, anyways, please, if you are planning to take the PLA exam, please start to order your loops right now, okay? The magnification 2.5 to 3 is enough for this exam, but somebody, they like to have bigger pictures, so they're gonna get 3.5. Anyways, my loops was 2.5, still it's 2.5 at a school, and I'm doing good, okay? Other people, they are more comfortable with 3.5. If you want to be in the middle, you can go with the 3. So it's all about you to try them and see that which one you're more comfortable with. Regarding the brand, it's really the personal decision. It's just, you need to try all of them and they will come to you if you call the representatives. And just try to see which one you're more comfortable with. That's it. Can you please share your more experience, like the brands or types? I just did prismatic, Doctor. So that I can say prismatic, or if you can spend more, if you want to go with the ergonomic one, the new ones, which are ergonomic, this will help you in the exam as well, okay? But the lens is prismatic, please. Okay? You are so welcome. Any other question? Okay, so I think pretty much everything is clear. Everybody asked their questions and we talked about everything. So guys, please go on the website, go through the PLA course section and choose your package, which one works best for you, okay? And then I will definitely see you in the course and we will have lots of fun in the course and hopefully you will get the exact same result as the previous year, okay? Thank you so much. Okay. Another thing is that does University of Toronto accept ADAT now? It's ADAT. It's been 3 years that it's ADAT, Doctor. Okay. Also, any interview for UFD? Sorry if it's unrelated. Yes, I'm doing interview practices for all the schools. Okay. Especially Western University and University of Toronto, that they are my home. They are my second home, actually, and I know them very well. I know how to get into those schools. And I think pretty much the results shows it. Even last year, all of our candidates got into University of Toronto. I had 12 people, and all 12 people now, They are in University of Toronto. They finished their IDAP and they are going to the third year. Okay, so don't worry about any of these. Please, please, please just trust us and come and you will see that. It makes the process that we are giving to you makes it easier for you to get your goal and achieve your result. Okay, so Amir, I'm all with you if you want to say anything. If not, I'm okay to just leave.
Doctor, just last question.
Sure.
I'm not sure if my information is correct, but for universities, for application of universities, having a good volunteering volunteering experience, does that matter?
For some schools, yes. For some schools, no. For Western University, not that much. For UFT, it matters a lot. It's not, there are always doctors hidden rules, okay? But anyways, generally, if you have a Canadian experience, okay, especially in healthcare system, people at the school, they prefer to work with you other than the people who doesn't have that experience. Okay? Yeah, but is it something which can really make someone successful if that person doesn't have other criteria? No, it's not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Doctor, it's been a trick. You're very welcome. Like that, it's been a bit tricky to reach the front office through the phone call. Please forward our concern. Of course, I will talk to them, and I think the admin is also here, so admin also can convey your concern. But doctor, if they didn't answer the call, send them the email, and they will usually respond emails very well. Okay, so make sure that you're doing that. Okay, you're so welcome. Thank you so much, doctors. It's been a pleasure being with you guys, and I'm seeing you soon in the course. Enjoy your weekend. Have a good one.